Welcome to episode 102 of the RVMan LP exhibition, and it's time to free the future.
Having completed his mission to prevent the world of the past from befalling the same sad fate as his own, Trunks returned to the future, determined to defeat the androids and put an end to their senseless slaughter. At all costs, he has vowed to destroy the androids and their ringleader, Cell. He will bring their reign of terror to an end, that the light of hope may once again shine on his dark world. And so, with the fate of the future resting on his shoulders, Trunks prepares for one final decisive battle.
Hello everybody, and now we're going to be playing as Trunks without the sword yet again. This time, he has a score to settle with the androids. So let's go on ahead and settle it. After his humiliating defeat with his last attempt to try to take them down. Now 3 years ago.
Having successfully foiled the androids of the past, Trunks returned to the future. The time had come for Trunks to restore peace to his own beleaguered world.
It ends here! You're checking out!
So, you're still alive, Trunks.
Can we kill him now? He's such a downer.
With your training and recently fighting Broly, this should be a piece of cake. Basically speaking, even though it's a 2-on-1 gauntlet, you now have the Trunks without the sword. Again, I recommend not transforming into Super Trunks. And I do recommend you getting on the offensive as quickly as humanly possible. Use your rushes, use whatever you can, and just pummel the androids. Don't take any crap or any mercy. Because trust me, once these androids start double teaming you, it's over. I think I got her. She's almost done. And this should finish her. Alright, next up 17. Again, refrain from using Super Trunks, because I think 17's faster than 18. But 18 loves to spam the Destructo Disc. So keep the pressure on her before she has the chance to do so. And now, 17's gonna suffer my ultimate! And he actually did that in the show against Cell. That's freaking cool. Anyway, I have one small little question here. Why did they wait until after Broly to have a segment that actually was in the Cell saga as its own separate segment? I never know that. But nonetheless, 17 is beaten. Oh, but he's not dead. Can't say the same for 18 though. Yeah, because this is the end of the androids. I do have one thing, like I said, there was no reason for this saga to be separate. Not at all.
Having increased his powers greatly during his travels to the past, Trunks quickly dispatched Android 18.
Yeah, the terrible twosome has been reduced to 1. And soon, that terrible twosome, well, terrible lone stranger, is going to be down to 1. And all this time, I've noticed 17 has a piece, yet nobody even utilized it because he actually tried to use it in the show and even used it in Goku's illusion. That could have been a better finisher than what he got.
Impossible! When did you get so strong?
This is for every one of my friends you've murdered, and this is for Gohan!
Oh, and the mighty deadlock has begun. This fight is even easier than the last fight. After all, 17 is, well, at a lower level than what 18 was. Or, that's probably because the two of them are no longer together. Just keep the pressure on 17 like you did before. This is pretty much a rematch of what you did, except 17 is not going to have 18 backing him up. Instead, once 17's done for, he's done for. Just don't fall for his attacks. And I do so anyway. Yeah. And be ready to counter 17's dash with a homing attack. I mean a homing dash. That's what I meant to say. Okay, let me rephrase that. Be ready to counter 17's rush attack with your high-speed dash, and that would pretty much counter whatever he's planning on doing. Yes, it is, because you're dead. Oh, come on, I avoided that one. Okay, I didn't avoid the other one. Oh well. It doesn't matter, you're dead anyway. I was going to finish you off in fashion, but that works just fine. With that, two of the most powerful androids in the future has been slain. Yet that leaves only one person left.
It's finally over. But there's still one more thing I need to take care of.
And now this is coming back to my question I alliterated at the beginning of the Android saga. There should have been like 3 alternate futures in the Dragon Ball Z continuity, since Cell went from one continuity and hid into the continuity where Gohan becomes a Super Saiyan 2 for 3 years. It's really inconsistent, to be perfectly honest with you. That doesn't stop it from being one of the most action-packed sagas of the entirety of the series. Oh no. Not at all.
3 years have passed. 3 years since the android's defeat. And one fight remains to end Cell's ambitions forever.
You've improved, I'll give you that.
There's not a chance I'm letting you slip into the past, Cell.
I've had enough of your jabbering.
As much as you are tempted to do so, refrain from using Super Trunks. Cell is faster than Super Trunks. So, unless you really have to, don't use Super Trunks. Instead, use the regular Trunks you got, beat him down, and you'll probably finish him off quickly. Another thing you need to note, Cell is going to try to take some of your energy with his tail. And as I've told you before, do not let Cell give you a hug. The last thing you need is for the Cell at your expense to get a perfect. Now at the start, you're actually a Super Saiyan. But it's best to immediately go Super Saiyan once you get... Okay, let me rephrase this. At the start, you're at your base form. It's best to go Super Saiyan, not Super Trunks, Super Saiyan, as soon as you get a skill level. But Cell, you're going to die exactly like the show. Because the plot demands it. And so does the episode. And with that said, Cell is completely obliterated. Even though they could have honestly done that in 3 different time dimensions. Ah well. Beggars can't be choosers.
Cell's plans have been foiled.
It's all over. Thanks, Goku. Thank you, everyone.
Trunks, Bulma, and the other survivors of the future can finally live in peace. And should a new evil threaten this world, Trunks will be ready to defend it.
And with the future finally free, we go back into the past and have to deal with BoJack the Pirate in episode 103. This is RVMan 985. See you guys next time. And I'll refrain from the pirate speak. Toodles.